All right, folks, here we are for another session of Off the Grid. My next guest is a dope music producer who hails from the UK. Wanted to welcome my dude, music producer Sixth Floor. Hey, thanks for joining me today on your Saturday. How you doing out there? Good morning on your side of the world.
Yes, I'm all good, thank you. It's a very, very cold morning.
Shoot, man. Yeah, when does it start to warm up out there?
Well, it should be now, but it's not.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, hold on tight, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, good, man. Thanks again, man. Hey, real quick, can we just start with a quick introduction? Tell us where you were born, where exactly in the UK you're staying at, and how long you've been making music.
So I'm from Bedford. We're just outside London, so
Okay.
we've got enough access to get to London, which is good. Um, I've been doing music since I was 16, 17, something like that. So what are we on now? I'm 37 now, so I ain't doing the maths. It's too early.
Yeah. Oh man, for a minute now, man. Well, hey, what was your first exposure to music? What were your parents listening to, and what do you remember?
Um, so my dad is massive music. He was a massive Queen fan. He loved
Nice.
all like that sort of thing. He loved but he liked to mix. So he liked Queen. He liked Shaka Demus and Pliers.
Cool.
So a bit of reggae in there, and then my sister, she was quite like really big on music. She was
Right.
all like, she had a mixture of everything. She was from drum and bass to rap and hip hop to the pop stuff to the Backstreet Boys. You know what I mean? Her bedroom was covered in posters of just music. So she was another big influence as well.
Yeah. How far are you guys in age? I imagine
Three
she's
years.
old. 3 years. Okay.
She's 3 years older than me, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, that's right, man. So you tend to kind of just listen to what
Yeah,
your
you follow.
siblings. Yeah. Well, hey, man.
Yeah.
At some point, you get introduced to rap music because you do all this awesome music, man. But what was your first exposure to rap? Who'd you first hear?
Ooh, like I say again, I think it was my sister. It might have been someone like LL Cool J,
Yeah.
someone like that she must have like got a single of or something. What I can think of in my head, I think it was LL Cool J. Yeah, I
Nice.
think it was something like Phenomenon or something like that. Back in
Yeah.
the early '90s. Yeah.
Uh, And so were you? So I mean, you heard it, you liked it, and then did you start looking for stuff from the UK? Who else was making rap music back in the UK at the same time?
Not many.
Oh,
Hardly anything.
okay.
I'd say '90s. Hardly anything. To be fair, it
Okay.
was all obviously from America, and that's where we
Yeah.
were from. You had like Vanilla Ice and Crisscross, and
Yeah.
you had so we were listening to that really. Not
Yeah.
that I can remember anyway. Like because obviously I was still 6, 7, 8 years old, so I weren't
Yeah.
really. The internet wasn't around, so you couldn't really hunt for it.
I,
So yeah, it was all whatever you see on telly or whatever you can buy in the shops, really.
yeah. Oh man, that's wild. And so, you listen to, you got your taste of hip hop music, and then was it I want to make beats or I want to start rapping first or
None.
what? So you were just a fan, right?
I was just
And
a fan. That was all. I didn't like intend to do music for no. It was nothing at all. Not going through school. I done music tech at school and I hated it. I wasn't a fan.
oh, yeah. So what happened? How did that happen then?
So
You getting
when I
into making
left
beats?
school,
Uh huh.
I got into like a college kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we ended up going to a music studio for like a day out. That was just one of the things that they'd done, and we all just sat there, and I was like, "This isn't for me." I was like, "I love music," but and then he played Dead Prez hip hop,
Oh shoot, nice.
and I was like, oh, "I know that song," and he broke it down. The producer in the studio
Okay.
to the bass line, to the kicks, and I was just like, I've never seen this before, this side of it.
Uh huh.
So I was sitting there and I was watching and I was watching and I was asking questions and then he goes, "Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you come back another day?" And then I just kept going back and just kept going back, and then we started making things, and then
Oh,
yeah, it just went on from there.
Yeah. And was this at your buddy's house or was this at a studio?
No, this is at a real studio in Bedford. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. So
Yeah.
you're supposed, yeah. So the first time you get to do it is actually
In a
using
real
professional
studio.
type stuff.
Yeah. It
Okay.
was and then we started like I wouldn't say a rap crew, but the sixth floor was me, my friend he was called MC Skillsy at the time, and my sister, who was a singer.
Oh, crazy.
So I was like producing stuff. He was rapping. My sister was singing. So
Nice.
that's what floor originally was. So I wasn't like sixth floor then. I was part
Yeah.
of sixth floor.
Of the group. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I took the name because obviously my mate got a girlfriend and he disappeared.
Yeah.
My sister was just singing anyway. She had her own like little bits going on the side or whatever she was doing. So I just
Yeah.
said, well, I may as well just be sixth floor.
Ah, took it on. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
took it on myself and just carried on there. And I left that studio and met someone through my sister called Carl Crossflow. He's like, I say I'm like Eminem is with Dre. He's like my Dre.
Yeah. Ah, super cool.
Yeah. So that all started with him as well. I still do stuff with him now as well. He does a
Okay.
lot of mixing and mastering for me because he's just got that ear. And I'm like, look, if he's got it, I know it's going to sound proper.
Yeah. Man,
So
you've been doing
yeah,
it for a minute,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Hey,
just
so
a
do you
bit.
still get your buddy to come back, or do you still get your sister to sing on any of the
I
songs? Or
still, I still get my sister. Yeah. We haven't done nothing for a few years, but I'm in album mode at the minute. And I've got a track. I've got a couple that she's finished one.
yeah,
She's got a hook or verse or something on like two or three other ones. So
fantastic.
yeah, I finally got her back in.
Oh, that's really cool, man. And has it always been
Yeah.
rap, man? Do you listen to anything else outside of hip hop music?
Oh, I'll listen to anything.
Yeah,
Anything. Yeah, I'm easy. I don't get me wrong. If I'm in the car on my own, I'll put on what I like. I'll put on the hip hop, the Dre's, the Eminems.
yeah,
But no, if I've got my daughter in the car, I don't mind. I put on. She's obsessed with One Direction,
yeah. That's
so
true.
I'm easy.
Yeah, and I say that because you got that podcast and you
Yeah,
got folks that submit music to you, and I
yeah,
imagine whatever doesn't make the cut, there's probably times three of that of who submit music to you, and you got to listen to all of it, right? Or at least
yeah. We've got to flick through it all, and I've literally just pulled up the emails as I come in here this morning, and it's like, okay, here we go again.
yeah. And so how did that happen? So you were producing beats, and then at what point did you say, "Hey, I'm gonna start doing the podcast, or I'm gonna start doing this radio show"?
I was, what was I doing? I was like struggling to get people on beats because
Okay,
obviously making contacts with people where I am, we are kind of out the way of everything.
sure.
And there's a big music scene here. It's always been a big music scene, but it's very, very clicky.
Yeah.
If you're in,
Okay.
you're in. If you're not kind of thing. So
I see
I've
that.
never been I've never been in because I've never wanted to be in.
Sure.
I'm not a follower. You know what I mean? I'm not interested in the. So I'd started a show to actually get working with artists, so I could play their
Nice.
music, build a relationship with them, and say, look, let's do something together. Let's work. But the shows just took off.
I know. I mean, you're on
Like,
show like 235 now, and
yeah,
it's
235
crazy.
are on now. So like I say, it's literally just took off.
Yeah. And so, how long have you been doing the show?
4 years, I think it is, four, maybe five, something like that. So it's a show every week. So obviously 52 shows a year.
Yeah, it's
And
quite
yeah,
amazing too. And so I just started doing this show. It's been about a year now, and so
yeah,
I know all the work that goes behind promoting it and having to chop it. And I mean, you're going through it. You're making flyers and art, and so, man,
yeah.
what kind of motivates you to still do the show? Is it? I mean, I'm sure you enjoy the heck out of doing it, man. But
I love it. I still get a buzz when I get a new emails. I get a buzz because, like I say, we get exclusive tracks. We
yep,
get obviously we started a new thing, the freestyle session. That's another thing that we're doing. We're sending out beats and getting artists to just jump on the beats, doing a freestyle.
yeah, I saw Word Perfects. That was really cool.
Yes, he's
And
jumped on
he was the
one.
first one that did a video too. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah. So we're getting people like that now to do videos. And like I say, we're on WVCC radio over in Miami.
Oh, nice.
With H2 Owens. And we're also now on the Great FM with Deshaun Elviano on stations they're both in Miami. One's on a Wednesday, one's on a Friday. So we're getting played over there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just growing.
Yeah, it's
so
great.
I just love it, you know.
How did that happen? How did you get your show playing out in Miami? What was the story behind that?
H2 Owens used to send me music, who does the WVCC.
Got it.
And we just got talking, and he said, well, "Can we put the show on our station?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." Same with Deshaun; he was exactly the same. We were just chatting, and he said, "I'm trying to clear a section for you to get on." So
yeah. And you got another buddy that you do the show with, right? I think there's two of you.
Yes. Yeah. Betsy.
Yeah, that's right. Betsy's
the miserable one, we call him. He likes to have a little moan. He gives it like a nice blend. Me and him are different, which is good.
Yeah. Hey, does he do music too, or is he? Okay.
No, he's a postman.
How'd you guys meet and connect?
School. We've been friends for 20-something years, 20 plus years.
Fantastic.
So, and I know he loves his music. That's why I got him involved. He was always in the studio with me. Okay. So he was always listening to the music, criticizing, which is good, you know, in a good way, saying, no, don't do this, do this, do this. And it always takes someone to listen to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we started like doing stuff together. And I said, well, I started the show originally with a girl called Danny, who was like managing, because we obviously had a little label at the time. And so she was managing. So I started with her. She couldn't commit every week. And I knew good. So I got him on board, and yeah, he now just basically runs my music life.
Man, hey, are you guys doing the show from your house, or where are you guys doing it from?
Where we are now, in this studio now, where we do it from.
Okay.
It's a basic set. We're in a shed.
Okay. Nice.
We're literally, we go. I don't know if we can see it. It's there. That's where we sit.
Hey, it's the man cave. I got a little. It looks better than mine. I got a little room in the house, and it's a mess in here. I got all my like music CDs, and so that's cool. You got your own space.
Yeah, it's nice. It's at my dad's house, but it's yeah, it's nice to get away sometimes.
You started right out the gate using professional equipment in terms of like making beats, man. Are you using? What are you using nowadays?
There we are.
Nice. Yeah.
That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah, you know what I like about your stuff too is that your production is very diverse.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit of boom bap, you get a little bit of dark, and just different flavors. And so usually
that's
sometimes
that's a cross flow on that one, because he's like I say, that's where he's my godfather. So that's a shout to him. He's big into rock. He's big into obviously he likes his hip hop as well, but that's where I get the influence from, because he's mad. He any instrument, he'll just pick it up and play it. He's one of them.
That's amazing. Yeah, so I just really appreciated the diverse sound in your music catalog. It was really, really refreshing. Sometimes you get stuck on a certain kind of beat where it's quite safe because you make it real well. But I noticed I can't remember the song. Did you do something with I think I'm gonna pronounce his name wrong, but it's maybe it's Ocho or no H2O, right?
H2 Owens.
Yeah, H2O Owens.
That's the WVCC guy.
Yeah, that's right. That's the radio showing the reviews, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the 8 always throws me off, man. But yeah, I mean, the song that you guys did was amazing, man. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. That's the new single that's just come out. That's been out like just over a week now. So yeah, new one.
Well, hey, man, I mean, you got quite a big show, quite a big following, and you got quite a network too, man. And so, is that network mostly international and globally, or is it how did that work for you out in the UK area? Are a lot of UK MCs reaching out to you?
It's more you have to reach out to them over here. That's what we've found doing the show.
Mm,
Something we've always said UK is our priority because obviously we're from the UK.
sure.
But since reaching out, like I say, to Americas, to worldwide, to anywhere, I've put out 2 albums since doing it, stateside and stateside too.
Right.
So I've got a lot of connections now, obviously in America from doing it. So a lot of our music now is American, but we try and mix it up to have half and half on the show, half American, half UK, and then maybe like 3 or 4 other, if we get it, 3 or 4 other like countries,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. It's crazy too. Like the sound of rappers too. As diverse as your sound is in the beats that you make, so are the rappers that are on the music too.
Yeah,
And so yeah, I mentioned H2 Owens, and then you guys got these guys sound local. Jack Light and Sam. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
sure I got his name wrong
yeah,
too. Those guys are dope too, man. Where
yeah.
are they from?
Jack Light's just from down the road. Well, I say down the road. He's about 50 miles away from me. So
Okay.
yeah, he's all right. I like him.
Yeah,
I've done
yeah.
quite a few with Jack Light. I've done about 3 or 4 tracks with him.
Yeah. I really enjoyed their sound too, man. So it's
Yeah,
great, man. I just love hip hop and whatever, whatever part of the world you're from. It's always got like a certain flavor and just
yeah,
very exciting. Dope music is dope music, in my opinion.
yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I think, did you do some stuff with some cats from Spain? They speak Spanish, maybe, or
Oh, that's Dishon.
yeah.
He's
Okay,
um he's from Miami, but yeah, they've got that Latino.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
that's why I was like, man, he just got a smorgasbord of music that he's doing,
Yeah,
man.
that's it.
Yeah, you clued in on some stuff. You mentioned you work with a lot of folks from the United States, and you did Stateside Part One, Stateside Part Two. Thank you for the invite. I love that song that we did together.
Yeah.
But hey, that's quite a feat, man. So for folks that don't know, that you're not familiar with Stateside album, this obviously a compilation of music from all over the United States. And so the biggest thing that I thought about when I saw that was like, how long did it take to make an album with like 50 different personalities, man? Yeah, not everybody turns those songs around quick, man.
It depends. Do you know what? It's easier working with American artists
Oh,
because
why do you say
honestly,
that?
honestly, um, UK, you could sit here and you're like, you've done it yet? Oh yeah. I'm just doing this at the minute, and I'll get to it. I'll get to it. As soon as you message like an American MC, they're like, yeah, I'll do it. 2 minutes later, they're like, so what do you need? Do you need this? Do you need this? Do you need this? In a week, you've got the track, you've got the vocals, you've got everything. And I was like, okay, this is working for me. I like this. I've still got beats out there with some artists who have had them about 2 years,
Oh
UK
yeah.
artists.
Oh man. Okay.
And they're like, yeah, I'll get to it. And I'm like, look, someone's done your beat already. Don't keep messaging me no more.
It's gone.
Yeah, it depends. It could take 6 months to put an album together.
Yeah.
It could take 3 months. So
Yeah.
yeah, it all depends really what I'm going with, who I'm trying to get on, and yeah. But I'd say 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty familiar with that too in terms of, when I'm doing songs with people, and I'm not the fastest either sometimes, depending on whatever I got going on, but yeah, I feel you. Sometimes I wait for X number of months for a song. So I know it, or they're waiting for me, right? Well, one of
Yeah.
it. So, oh, but it sounds like, did you eventually learn how to mix and master, or is that you
No,
outsource?
I actually leave that to my mate Carl Crossflow because he's, like I say, he's got the ear. So
Yeah.
literally, as soon as I get them, they go out straight to him. I just forward
Okay.
them to him, and he's like, "Yeah, leave it with me." He's always said it to me. He's always said, "Just leave it with me." He'll get on it. I know it will come back good. So
Yeah.
I leave that to him.
Yeah, and so hey man, I love it stateside, obviously, because you got folks from the United States rapping on the albums, and
Yeah.
so is it just a set number of tracks that hey, I'm gonna do the stateside album, and I'm gonna do 15 tracks? Was there a theme aside from being American rappers, or it's just
No, just literally just American. That was it.
yeah,
I just do your thing, whatever you want. Do your thing on the tracks. That was
yeah,
literally. It's the easiest way, I think. If you start going with a theme, then you start. You've got to pick and choose. You know what I mean? You've got to be quite picky. And I was just, man, I just want to work with these people. Let's just get it out. Do your.
Yeah, man, you're a busy dude, man, because you make beats, you do the podcast, you do the art, and take some time to put all that stuff together. And you do like the special bits too, right? You got folks that you highlight. You guys do interviews, and so man, I'm trying to figure out, man, like where you find the time to do all this stuff. It's crazy.
I have no idea.
You just do it, yeah.
Literally have no idea.
Yeah, it's quite amazing.
Everything's done on my phone. Everything's done at home.
Are you serious? Whoa.
Everything I do is done on my phone. I've got everything on my phone. I've got all the beats on my phone. I've got all the artwork on my phone. The only thing I don't personally do is upload the show. That's Betsy's job.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it's all, I go through the emails. I listen to everyone. I put the shows together because obviously it's pre-recorded. So I have to put the show together before we start recording.
Yeah.
I choose which order the tracks go in. And and I have to pick background music. And I've got a system now, though, and it works.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think is the average number of submissions you get per week?
Per week? Ooh, if I leave the emails from say a Thursday to a Thursday, if I left them, I reckon would be 100 plus.
Man, that's crazy.
If I try and go through them as they come through. Like I say, I've got it all on my phone as well.
Yeah.
So I know certain artists. We've got like
by name. Yep.
Yeah, I know people by name and whatever, and then we've got what do you call it? Like mail out people that send all their tracks that they work with, and so I know who they are. A few people send their stuff 2 or 3 times in case you missed it, and I'm just like, look, trust me, we haven't missed it.
yeah, just didn't make the cut.
But no, so I say, you kind of get in a system, don't you, of doing things, and it just works. It just, I don't like change.
So that means, whenever I'm seeing on the playlist, there is probably times 2 or 3 songs that don't make it. Man.
Well, we do try and play pretty much every one. So we always say we are 3 or 4 weeks behind. That's what we always say. So if you've got a track, say in May, send it now. Then you'll get it played. Yeah.
No, that's a good point, man. These videos I'm doing takes me about a month and a half to get it out since I'm a one-man show. So yeah, I totally understand, man. Yeah, so you guys, as far as promotion wise, is it just the Instagram page, or do you guys?
Twitter.
Yeah. Hey, it's getting a lot of traction for sure, man. So it's awesome, man. I'm really amazed that you're doing everything from the phone.
We're not into TikTok. We're too old for TikTok.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I did like give it a shot, right, for a second, and I just said, man, there's just too many platforms to handle, man. I'll just stay on Instagram, and I'm fine, man. So yeah, no kidding, man. Well, very cool, man. Yo, so with that, hey, what else do you have, cooking, man? You got the podcast, and you got some extra projects. Any special projects you want to talk about?
I've got a wall. I've got the 6th floor. So I've got my whole year on this wall planned.
Love it.
This is what Betsy does for me.
Maps it out, huh?
I've got on the 6th of May, I have got an EP with an artist called I Am Shamel.
Okay.
That's coming out on the 6th of May. Female MC, American. We literally, someone, I can't think who it was, said, I've got someone who wants to jump on your freestyle session.
I know.
Okay. And I think they sent all 4 beats that are in the folder, and she literally sent back, she'd done all 4 beats within a week. Amazing. And I was like, okay. I said, do you want to jump on a track or something? We'll put out a single. She was like, yeah, let's do it. So I sent her a pack of beats and said, choose which one you want. She done them all again. So I was like, look, there's an EP. Let's get it out. So yeah, that's coming out on the 6th of May.
Hey, where's she from?
I can't think where she's from now.
Okay.
Oh, this is the problem. I'm no
Yeah,
good
yeah.
with.
You deal with so many people, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's. I mean, I might be able to find out where she is on here, but no, I've got. What else have I got? Trying to see. I'm trying to see what I can say and what I can't. I've
Yeah,
got
yeah. Oh, I know.
I'm aiming to get a project out in June,
Okay.
a full project. So I'm looking at 12 to 15 tracks in
Man.
June.
All right.
Do another one in August.
Man, that's crazy. Hey, so your output must be crazy, man. How many beats
Yeah,
are you making a week?
I haven't made a beat for about a month.
Oh, oh man. So you
I've
got
got so many stashed away.
that's great, man.
Literally, I can just I know, and I've got a weird thing as well. I know what they're called. If I hear it, I could name it.
That is awesome, man.
I know us producers and music people, we can be weird. We can be very strange people at times, can't we?
Hey, man. Hey, that's what keeps me going though. The creativity keeps flowing that way.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You've got to have your own little ways, haven't you? Sometimes.
Well, I love how you got into the show too, just to kind of create, a network for yourself, and yeah, and it's worked out, super dope, man. Like you got albums and projects with folks from all over the world,
Yeah.
and so, hey, man, so you're a testament to a success in the podcast game. Do you have any advice for aspiring podcasters or folks who are thinking about doing a show? I mean, what were any of the challenges that you had at the beginning, or along the way that you can share?
Getting music. That was our at the beginning, was getting tracks off people and artists, because obviously you're a nothing. You've got 10 followers.
Yeah,
Why should I send you my music? You're gonna play me, but I'm gonna get nothing from it. So
yeah,
that was the big thing. And originally as well, I done like I say, I used to have the Sixth Floor Records, the label. I've still got it, but it's just like two of us now. It's pretty much just me though. But
yeah, yeah,
um, so I used to play Sixth Floor Records tracks because we accumulated quite a lot of tracks back in the day. So I
yeah.
used to play 3 Sixth Floor Record tracks an episode, um, just to play something. And I thought, well, it's my platform. I'm going to put my own music on it. This is another reason why I started the show. I know how hard it is for artists to get played.
Yep.
So this is another reason why I started the show, because I wanted to give people a platform. I
That's
enjoy
so
doing
awesome.
it. And how much better unsigned music is to signed music is ridiculous.
Crazy, man. A lot of talent out
Half of
there.
the artists haven't got labels, they've got like 500 followers, and I'm like, man, you should be on 500,000 followers. Like, your
100%.
music is insane, your flow, your writing skills are insane, and you've got 500 followers. I'm
Yeah,
like, come on.
yeah.
I will
No
play
kidding.
you every week. I don't care till you make something. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. Hey, and so what did you
We've had
guys?
a few. We've had a few that we've played that have gone on to bigger and kind of bigger things that we had from the start.
Yeah.
But nothing. There's nothing major because, like you say, nowadays they're hand picked kind of thing, aren't they?
Yeah, but still, I mean, how did you guys get around that, man? Was it just, hey, through time you picked up a following,
Pretty
or
much.
yeah, yeah,
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, when
yeah,
I first episode, I've been a fan of this artist called Devlin over here. He's a UK, like we'd say, rapper, but he's like an MC, like a grime artist. And I messaged him. He's known, like well known, but he's not, kind of thing.
right,
So I messaged him and I just said, "Do you mind if I play your track on the first episode?" And he was like, "Yeah, cool." He goes, "I don't." He goes, "Do what you want." He goes, "I'm not bothered." So I played him on the first episode, and people started thinking, "Oh, he's getting people like that."
yep,
But literally, I only played him because I messaged him and asked him, and
yeah,
I knew he's independent as well. So I thought, well, that helps us, because in a
yeah,
way we're kind of jump in the loophole that he is a famous rapper, but he's independent.
That's so crazy.
We try and steer clear of that now. You know, if you've got 25 to 30,000 followers, we try and like, that's a bit, you know, you've got a following. You don't need us to help you, kind of thing. So yeah, it's a mix, like I say in the beginning with that. But no, now it's like I say, we get what we get. We know who people are, and we know who to support and who supports us as well. To be fair,
Sure.
that's a big one for us. Who supports us as well?
No, that's really cool, man. I really admire, you know, the reason that you did it, and you know, trying to help out people just to give them a platform to play their music, man.
Pretty much. That's all it was.
Yeah.
And then just to connect with people and give them a platform, because there's so much music out there. It's ridiculous. We've not even touched half of it, and we've 34 tracks a week, and we've not even scraped half the barrel of what these artists have got.
I know. Yeah, and you just, I mean, it's great, man. You make that person's day, man, when you play that music, and
that's what I like. When you get messages going, literally, you've made my week, and we're like, really? Like, wow, okay.
Yeah, no kidding, man. And so that's tough too, man. Is you spend time as a producer, and you spend time as a podcaster, and you're sorting through all this music. Like, what motivates you to keep doing both, man? You could easily take up all your time doing just one, but what drives you to do both?
I mean, honestly, I've done it since I was 17, the producing stuff. But like, it gets me. I've always said it's a hobby. It gets me out the house.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me something to focus on. You know, I can't play football anymore or soccer. I can't. I'm too old to play that anymore. So that used to be my I used to play that a lot.
Yeah.
And since I stopped playing, I got more into the music.
Got it.
Because I needed something to keep me, occupied. I've got the family life at home, you know, which I love. I've got another child on the way. That's due in September. So I'm like, I'm trying to get everything done before September.
There you go, man.
I'm trying to get the albums finished before September so I can drop music when
That's right. You'll be tied up, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit. So I've got to pre-record a few shows so I can have a month. That's what me and Betsy are planning to do. So we can have a month. Like, I haven't got to come to the studio, but so family, you know, it does help. My partner's not interested.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're so opposite. It works.
Yo, man, that's cool. Man. You mentioned you used to play football. Did you play in college or high school?
No, it was just the local team that we used to play. There's a few mates. We used to play because over here it's called Sunday League.
Okay.
And you play for your local pub, basically.
That's cool.
So it's always been a thing. When my dad was younger, everyone's played for this. Like, we're from a little village, so we know everyone, and we all, So I was a goalkeeper. So.
Oh, nice. Well, I got to ask my buddy from the UK, man. What do you think of American football?
Does that answer it? Or?
Best received. I had to, man.
Betsy loves it. Betsy he is so into. He goes when it's over here in the UK.
Really? Oh, man.
Me not so much.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it. I've never watched it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's never been like a massive sport over here. So I've never really watched. I flick now and again. I watch the Super Bowl. I watch Usher.
and I think you guys win the argument on why it makes much more sense to call your game football than ours, right? So I'll give you guys that. So that's pretty funny.
That word soccer's banned over here.
I'm sure, man. Well, that's great, man. So, and again, did you dabble in anything else? So you didn't really rap. You made beats. Did you try graffiti, breakdancing, or anything like that? Oh,
No, I can't dance. You want to see me on a Saturday night? I can't dance. I'm the one that stands in the corner holding that, just nodding.
hey, I feel you. I know that beat. So yeah, no, yeah. Hey, that's why I'm rapping, man.
Yeah.
Not anything else.
I liked music. That was my, I
Yeah.
liked the sounds and that's why I got into the production side.
Okay.
I've never even tried to rap or write or anything.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
no.
do you collect stuff too? Do you buy vinyl tape CDs or CDs? Oh man,
I don't know why they're all in alphabetical order and they're all in year order of the artist.
fantastic.
It annoys the hell out of Betsy, and I love it.
Yeah, I have no. If I could, pick up my computer and show you my. Oh man, there's
Yeah,
no system. I got to figure it out, man.
yeah.
Got stuff all over the place, but man, that's great, man.
I don't know
Uh,
why I collect CDs though. I've just always had CDs, and I just
yeah,
carried on. I don't know
sure.
why they're not worth anything, but I just, I like to have a physical copy of something.
Yeah, how's the music selection out in Bedford, man? You guys have like some, used music shops where you can purchase old CDs and dig, or you just, you still buying?
We used to have a lot of record shops.
Yeah.
That's where it started, really, in Bedford, the music scene. But now I think we've got one where you can have a cup of coffee on a vinyl.
Oh, man. Jeez. Well, man. Hey, you
They,
sound like
what they're like. They disappear, don't they? These sort of shops, because online just takes over, doesn't it?
yeah, and they got real
So,
smart too. All the old music they're charging an arm and a leg for some of the vinyl that I used to go hunt for, man. So
yeah.
it
Oh, my
almost.
dad's got crates in his shed of like vinyls, because
Oh
obviously
man,
growing up in the 70s or whatever it was, and he's just got vinyls of Queen and literally all of them.
so cool, man.
Yeah.
Now you got access to it. Hey, are you and when you make your beats, are you sampling from records, or it's very easy
I,
to pull stuff online now, right? So
I've
yeah.
never, I don't sample. Not like, um, I think I've done it twice, but
Oh,
I like to go original. I
whoa,
don't, I
hey,
don't tend to, I don't tend to like sample. Um, I've never been a massive fan of it. I like a
okay,
remix now and again, but
yeah.
I like to keep it original. So
Oh, so the
if you hear a vocal on a track, it's probably something I've put in a track before,
okay.
or it'll be an artist or like my sister voice or something like that.
Ah,
But it'd never be. I'd never sample. No, I don't know why. I've just never. No,
whoa. Hey, so what about the song that we did together, "Smile," man? Whose voice was that?
that was. That was. Yeah.
It's all good. I love that
Uh,
beat, man. That beat was amazing.
I know who that was. I know who it was, and I can't remember who it was.
Hey,
I've
fat.
picked it now in the studio.
Oh, it's all
Um,
good. Whoever it
it was.
was,
It
it's
was just.
amazing.
I think it was just a local singer, and he just said, "Let me just drop something on a," and then I like obviously change it up,
Yeah, yeah, super
and then
cool,
yeah.
man.
So
I really
I
love that song.
sampled that way, but not chop and screw and take things, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. Well, hey, man, you're quite a busy guy. You podcast and you do music. And you got your family, you work. Man, where do you find time to have fun, man? What do you do outside of all those things? Serious, my friend.
I like
That's,
to me and my mates have always, well, not always done it, but we on a Saturday we try and go out Saturday afternoons, go watch the football down the pub, because all the football's on a Saturday, around 3 o'clock, and then we have a couple of beers together, and
got to indulge, man, in adult beverages. I love it.
yes. The wife not so much, but yeah.
Hey, that's great, man. That makes much more enjoyable day. Well, hey,
Yeah.
that was good, man. I really, again, I just, I listened to, a lot of the stuff that you put out, man, and I'm a fan of your platform. I love what you do, to help, get everybody's name out and just give them somewhere to play their music at. It's great, man. So I
Yeah,
can
I
continue to
appreciate it.
support, man, and it's been good, man. Yeah, I'm so glad. Sorry it took so long. I've been wanting to get you on the show
No, it's
all
all
this
good.
time. Yeah, and schedules, man. It's always crazy trying to balance all that stuff.
Yeah,
But with that, man, hey, again, I'm a fan of what you do. And now I'm at the portion of the interview where I like to throw some silly questions out so we can close
go
out
for it.
on a high note, man. So let's do it, man. All right, sixth floor, man. If you could have any superhero power, what would it be and why?
Fly. I've always wanted to fly. I'd love to fly because I think you can get places quicker. Then you ain't got to worry about traffic.
Yeah, I love it, man. All right. Good answer. All right. Hey, someone gives you an elephant. You can't sell or give it away. What do you do with it?
Ride it.
What else, man? Right? What else?
You can't sell it and you can't give it away. Oh man.
No,
I would just
think,
ride it. I'd ride it round. I'd ride it round.
I think
I'd
you
ride it
answered it
around the town.
perfectly.
I would. I'd just ride it around the town. I'd just be like, cool, look at me. Here comes that guy on the elephant.
Yeah. No, and I was saying, I was like, what else could you do with it, man? Of course, man. Ride it, man.
Ride it.
Yeah. Hey, that's perfect. All right, man. Here's one. Hey, if they did a movie about your life, sixth floor, tell me which actor you would have play yourself.
Ooh. Adam Sandler.
I like it.
Because I'm stupid as well. I do stupid things.
I love it, man.
I reckon he'd catch the goofy side. Or his pal, what's his name? Kevin James.
Oh, he's
the
great.
Mall cop.
Yeah, Mall Cop, King of Queens.
That's it, him. Yes.
He got good comedy. All right, here's one. What two non-essential items would you want to bring with you if you were shipwrecked on a deserted island? Non-essential.
Ooh, headphones and an iPod.
Gotta be. Charger won't do anything.
Because once you've got music in your ears, you get motivated, so you can do stuff.
Yeah, build something.
Yes. Okay. You can't take a knife, you can't take water, nothing like that. So no, headphones and some music.
There you go, man. Motivation.
Definitely.
All right, man. Hey, if somebody was going over to the UK and you wanted to introduce them to cuisine of UK origin, what would be that first dish you would have somebody try?
My favourites personally is a bacon sandwich. I love a bacon sandwich.
Oh, you got to explain it, man. What is it?
Yours is completely different to ours. You call ours ham. We have it very thin, the bacon.
Okay, got it.
So, and we like to not crisp it up either. Just it has to be, like partly cooked. Or I'd do a fried breakfast, full English breakfast.
Oh man.
Yeah,
it's
good. Yeah. If you get it right, perfect.
Awesome, man. Well,
Adam Richman.
Oh, who's that? I'm sorry.
Man versus Food, Adam Richman.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
He's over here now in the UK. He's doing Adam Richman Eats Britain. So he's doing all the Yorkshire puddings that we have. He's doing all the food so it's quite fun to watch because he hasn't got a clue. So for us, it's quite fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's awesome, man. Well, hey, are you a bit of a cook or is your wife the cook in the house?
I don't cook. I know how to press start on a microwave or put some bread in a toaster.
you just cook them beets up. That's what you do, huh?
Yeah, I can make a good bacon sandwich. So I'll take that one.
Okay. Right on, man. Well, good deal. Hey, again, thank you so much, man. It was an honor to do this interview. And again, man, like I said, man, I'm a fan of your work and I'm a fan of what you do for the people and the other independent artists like myself, man. Help us, get our music heard. And man, it's a big deal, man. I appreciate that. Any final words before we close this awesome interview up, man?
Check out the Sixth Floor Show at the Sixth Floor Show on Instagrams, Twitters, all that. Send your music, sixthfloorshow@hotmail.com. at Sick Floor Coxie, at Sick Floor Betsy. I'll do it exactly how I finish the show. That's what I do every week. Check it all out.
Love it, brother. Well, hey, thank you so much. I'll give you back your weekend, man. I can't wait to get this thing out.
Appreciate it, man. No, I appreciate what you do as well. I haven't done something like this in years.
Oh man, well, I'm glad I got to do it with you, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate
All
it.